Hi, in this tutorial we'll be making a pair of glass dangling earrings. So to start out we're going to need three tools. We're going to need a pair of wire cutters, we're going to need a pair of needle nose pliers, and we're going to need a pair of flat nose pliers. The findings that we're going to be using are 2 ear wires, 2 head pins, and then you're going to need 6 eye pins. Each earring is going to be made of 3 glass beads and then 1 shell bead. So I have this little salmon colored, it's like pink salmon colored shell bead here. It's a flat disc, so you'll need 2 of those. I have this kind of amber looking cracked glass bead. You'll need 2 of those. You'll need 2 glass white beads. It's like a milky white color. And then I have a teardrop black glass bead. So you'll need 2 of those for the bottom of the earring. You'll also need 4 metal spacers per earring, so a total of 8. To get started, we're going to take one of our eye pins and we're going to take our top bead, which is going to be the shell bead, and just put the bead onto the eye pin. And then you're going to take your flat nose pliers and just grab the wire right at the base where it meets the shell and just bend it back, just like that. And now we're going to trim it. So you want to trim it a few centimeters up, just so you can make a nice loop. Try and get the loop the same size as the other side. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's how much I'm going to trim. And now you're going to take your needle nose pliers and just grab the very, very end of the wire and just wrap it around until it meets the other side. Okay, so that's one bead done. So we can put that down. Now we're going to do the same thing with the next bead, but this time we're going to use 2 of our metal spacers. So we're going to put the metal spacer on first. So 1 metal spacer, and then our amber bead, and then 1 more metal spacer. And then again, you're going to take your flat nose pliers and bend it back. And then you're going to trim the wire. Try and get it the same length. And then take your needle nose pliers and just grab the very, very tip of the wire and wrap it around. You can straighten it out if you need to. So there I have 2 done. I'm going to set that one aside. And now you're going to take your white glass bead and we're going to put 2 metal spacers on this one as well. So put on one of your metal spacers and then take your white bead and put it on. And then take your metal spacer and put that on too. Okay, and again, flat nose pliers, bend your wire back, trim your wire. Again, try and get it the same size. Take your needle nose pliers, grab the very tip of the wire, and wrap it around. Okay, so I have 3 done. Now for the bottom bead, this is going to dangle off the bottom, so we're going to use a head pin for this because we don't want a loop sticking out of the bottom because we're not going to hang anything off of this one. So just take your head pin and put your bead on it. And then do the same thing, just take your flat nose pliers and grab the wire and just bend it back, just like that. And then take your wire cutters and trim the wire. Take your needle nose pliers, grab the very end and wrap it around. And that's all there is to that. So now we're done all our beads. Now we're going to connect them. So to connect our beads, we're going to start with our shell bead. We're going to take our flat nose pliers, and to open it, you just want to take your pliers and just grab the wire, grab the loop, like flat ways, and then you're just going to swing it out to the side to open it. You never want to pull it back or bring it forth because that weakens the wire. So just hook on your amber glass bead, and then to close it, you're gonna do the same way that you opened it, but the opposite way. So just swing it back around to close it. Okay, so we have one dangling off. Now we're gonna open our amber bead. So again, grab it with your flat nose pliers and swing the loop out to open it. Take your white bead and hook it right on there. And then take your flat nose pliers and swing it back around, just like that. So we have two hanging. Now all we have to do is connect our last one. So you can either open the white loop or the black loop. I'm just going to open the teardrop because it's easier than opening with these little metal things. They kind of make it difficult. So take your loop and swing it out again. And then take your white bead and hook it on. Okay. And now take your pliers again. Swing it back closed. Okay. So now all there is left to do is to connect the ear wire. So you can either open the loop on your ear wire or you can open the loop on your shell bead. I'm just going to open the loop on my shell bead. Really doesn't matter. So grab the loop with your flat nose pliers and swing it out again. And take your ear wire and hook it on. And then just close it up. And there is one finished earring. So go ahead and repeat with the other one. So once you've repeated with the other one, you should have two beautiful dangling earrings. Thank you for watching.